Welcome back! Thank you for watching another video. This was actually supposed to be my day dot video, but I've only just got around to videoing it. So thank you for being here. So you know what I'm like, I go on and on and on when it comes to chatting. So especially I thought for a Q&A, I should split it down into sections. So section 1 is going to be on Love Island. Section 2 is going to be a quick fire round, and section 3 is going to be personal questions. So let's get started. Section 1, Love Island. So what is happening with you and Luke? We are not seeing much on Instagram. So guys, obviously it's coronavirus, everyone's stuck in self-isolation. There is not a lot me and Luke can do at this moment in time. We are sort of stuck in a bit of a funny position because I live about as far south as you can go in the UK, and he lives pretty high up north in Redcar, so it's about a 5-6 hour drive. And obviously where we're not in a relationship yet, it didn't feel right to self-isolate with each other. We thought this is the time to be with our families, so that's what we decided to do. We still text and call really often and stuff like that. I would text every day. So guys, it's still very much there. We're just going to reassess after this is all over, meet back up and go from there really. What was my best moment in the villa? Oh God, do you know what? I think the best day for me in the villa was when me and Luke had our final date. So that was obviously really lovely, really romantic. We had the violins playing and oh, it was just so sweet. So we had that, and then later on in the day was the secret challenge when I had to give Finn a foot massage. So I was not complaining. And then last but not least was on the same day was a talent show, and I was so dreading it. I thought, oh my God, I've literally not got a talent. Like everyone was dancing or singing or whatever, and I had no like secret talent, so I was a bit nervous. But when it actually came down to it, we all had such a laugh. It was like a little party, and they let us drink a bit more alcohol. We had some cocktails, so that was definitely the best day in the villa for me. Do I have any regrets about being in Love Island? I don't think I necessarily have any regrets. So I've said this on quite a lot of interviews and stuff I've had, is that maybe I wish I had a bit more of a backbone. So if something had upset me, I wish I voiced it better. So I feel like I let a lot of things go because I hate confrontation and I'm not really good at arguing. Whereas it actually hurt me more than it necessarily than I necessarily voiced it. So I wish I had a bit more of a backbone. But at the end of the day, I'm here for a reason, and I was just completely myself. So obviously people like me for it, and everything worked out for a reason. Did I think I would get to the Love Island finals? Absolutely not. Are you joking? I didn't even think I was going to go on Love Island. Like, I didn't even apply. I was scouted for starters. I was out the back just working, doing my thing in a shop, and I get a text through, well, a DM through, and the rest is history. Like, I didn't even think I was going to get on Love Island, let's alone get to the finals. So thanks for everyone so much for all the love and support. I can really appreciate it, but it doesn't, I feel like now we're stuck in isolation. I feel like I've blinked and it didn't even happen. It's really weird, but hopefully I'll get to have all the fun and pick back up where I left off when this is all over. Who was my best friend in the villa? Oh God, the thing is, I actually got on with everyone so well, as cringy as that is, but you know what I'm like, it's just my personality. However, I think my two closest girls in there was definitely Jess and Shanice. We called each other Charlie's Angels, and if I ever had a problem, I'd be like, right, Charlie's Angels, let's go. We've got the brunette, the blonde, and the redhead. Shanice was really good for advice and stuff like that, and it was really nice later on when we were both coupled up with Luke, because it was like double dates and stuff like that, so that made us really close. And with Jess, she's such a beautiful, intelligent soul. Like, I feel like we are the same person. We're so similar in so many different ways. So she was like, oh, if I needed a little cuddle, that's who I'd go to. And in terms of boys, definitely Ched. Ched was like my boy bestie in there after Casa. I was a bit of a downer because of what happened with Naz. So I used to third wheel him and Jess all the time, and we got really close. But other than that, like Shauna, like I just love everyone. What was my cringiest moment in the villa? Oh God, so first of all probably was on mine and Luke's final date. We did a bit of slow dancing and I was trying to take it seriously, but I kept giggling. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm dancing with someone that looks like Justin Bieber in the middle of like the violins playing, it looked like on my wedding day, and I was trying to slow dance and I could not slow dance to save my life, and I couldn't stop giggling and I kept getting told off, and everyone was like, take it seriously. I was like, I can't. And another cringes thing since watching it back was right at the beginning, I was doing cheerleading and I was going ANGLES, angels are the best. I know how to spell angels, but for some reason the heat must have got to my head and I got it round the wrong way, so that was super cringy. So did any of my friends and family know I was going into Love Island, or was it a massive secret? So yes, it was a complete secret. Only about 4 people knew. It was my parents and my 2 best friends. My brother didn't even know. So when I got the 3-hour, well, I got a call saying, Demi, like, we want you to get over to South Africa last minute. We're giving you 3 hours. Taxi's coming in like 2.5 hours. I was panicking. I was trying to pack my suitcase. And my brother walked past my room and went, where are you going? Because obviously it's January. And I was like, oh, I've booked a last minute holiday to Ibiza. He was like, all right, sweet one, and just carried on. I thought, what the hell? And I was just carrying on backing because I was so scared. If it got out to the press before Love Island, there was a risk that I wouldn't have been chosen, so I had to keep it a complete secret, which was really, really hard. So I'm trying not to make this video an hour long, so I'm trying to get lots of different sort of questions in there and a bit of a mixture so it's not all the same. So round 2 is going to be quick fire. I'm going to answer some pretty random questions I get asked on a daily basis. If I could have a superpower, what would it be? I think it would definitely be flying, because imagine just being able to fly whenever you want. Like, for example, we're stuck here right now and I can be like, oh, I'm just going to pop to Maldives, the Bahamas, do you know what I mean? Or like fly to your boyfriend's house. How unreal would that be? A lot of people say mind reading. I don't think I'd want to know what everyone's thinking about me half the time. What is the best thing about living in Portsmouth? Probably Gun Wharf, which is like a marina sort of place on the coast. If we are on the coast, don't really know how to say that. It's got like shops, restaurants, bars, and it's where everyone goes in summer for like an evening. It's so lush there. What is my takeaway order? Oh, I love an Indian, I love a Chinese. Like, I'm the biggest foodie. Like, I'm not fussy at all. But I feel like if it comes down to a pizza order, I would get a Meteor, barbecue base, all the toppings. Like, I'm all about that meat. What is my favourite holiday destination? Oh God, Rome, always Rome. Not just because I studied it, but like it's just so beautiful and so full of culture and oh, I just love it. I'm like a little tour guide when it comes to Rome. Okay, I get asked this one constantly, like at least 10 times a day. I am a natural redhead. So in this lighting, my hair looks brown, which is really weird. But as you can see from Love Island and my Instagram, I am a redhead and it's completely natural. Never put any dye on it. I'm too scared to ruin the colour. So guys, it's natural. Do I have any fillers? No, I don't. My lips are completely natural. So do you know what? I don't get a lot of trolling, but on some of my pictures I post on Instagram, a lot of people message me like, why are your lips like that? Why you got so much filler? And I'm thinking, honey, it's natural. So I'm quite blessed. Did I consider doing bits in the villa? And lastly, what is my favourite movie? And as sad and cringe as it might be, I love Titanic. Like, my heart will go on. And Jack, like, oh my God, how attractive is young Leonardo DiCaprio? I mean, I still take him now, but like, younger is even better. Right, round 3, last but not least, is my personal round. So I thought this is a bit more of a get to know me, rather than just Love Island, like what my plans are, etc. and bloody blah, 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 blah. So let's get started. So am I going to do anything with what I did at uni in the future? Oh my God, of course I do. Like, I just spent 3 years studying ancient history and archaeology. Like, it's such a big passion of mine. I just love history and all the ancient Romans and Rome. I'm just fascinated by it, and I've even considered recently maybe even getting into Egyptology because I think that just looks so interesting. So yeah, regardless, obviously at the moment I'm doing a lot of Insta work and fashion and makeup brands, which I absolutely love because I am all about that. In the future, I definitely want to incorporate my passion for history and archaeology back into my work. I would love to, and I've always said this before Love Island, growing up, I want to be a history TV presenter. I would absolutely love to go around the world and show excavation sites or do little like short documentary series on certain topics. I would love to do that. So hopefully if I can get back into TV as well as doing all my beauty and fashion, that would be amazing. And hopefully I can bring in like a younger audience as well, because I feel like when you watch documentaries, it's all just like older people commentate. I was always older people presenting, so I feel like I could like inject some like freshness into it all. What is something I've learned to love about myself? So firstly, I think from Love Island, it's definitely learned to love who I am and the way I look a lot more, because I was always so scared to go out the house with no makeup on, or like even go to the gym and to Tesco's without any makeup on. I was really nervous, but I feel like now everyone has seen me on TV at my very worst, and everyone's been so accepting and so kind. So I think regardless now, it's made me be more confident with who I am, but also more confident with my bubbliness. So I felt like in the past, where I am really chatty and vibrant, I feel like, am I too much for some boys? But I feel like looking at it now, I feel like no, like I am who I am, and I feel like I like to light up a room when I'm in it. So why should I dull my personality to fit somebody else? And I think no, this is who I am, and if you can't handle that and you don't like an outgoing chatty girl, then honey, go find someone boring. Do you know what I mean? How has life changed since Love Island? Oh my god, it's so weird. Like stepping off that plane and then all like you go in like a normal person and you come out and you're branded a celebrity, and it's such a weird feeling because I just feel like my normal dem-dems. Like my mum just treats me as dem-dems, like all my friends in Portsmouth treat me as I normally am, but it's just so weird that like I can go out and people want pictures with me and people are so interested in what I'm doing, and I get hundreds of thousands of likes on a picture, and I'm like, I used to be happy with about 200. Do you know what I mean? So it's so weird, and I feel like I'm in a whole new profession, getting used to everyone commenting on your life, getting used to tabloids writing about you when they have no idea who you are is really weird. But I feel like I'm slowly adjusting to it, and I'm trying to find my niche and find my feet in it all a little bit. So I think it'll take a few months, but I'm enjoying it at the moment. It's amazing. So would I be interested in doing any more reality TV like the Bake Off? Hashtag Demi Berry. Honey, this has been my favourite question. First of all, I absolutely love the Great British Bake Off. When I was younger, I was so obsessed with Mary Berry. I sent her some fan mail and she sent me back a signed photo. It's still on my fridge. So I would absolutely love to do that. I love baking. But in general, I would love to do more reality TV. I love TV in general. I'd love to do like Dancing on Ice or I'm a Celeb, something like that. I don't know. I would love to definitely get back into more TV and show myself as my own character, my own personality as one person, rather than in like love and couples like Love Island. Which girl and boy from other series of Love Island do I think I'd get on with? And I can honestly say everyone I've spoke to from past series have been amazing. Like Georgia Steele, she's stunning and such a lovely girl. Amy Hart, again, so kind and beautiful. Joe and Anton are hilarious. I met Ovi and it was the biggest fangirl moment ever. So yeah, everyone is so lovely, but Olivia and Alex, imagine being like best friends with them. But I feel like obviously because of Corona, we're stuck at home and haven't had a chance to meet other people yet, but hopefully throughout the year I can go on a few parties and maybe do another video in a few months time and see who I get on with the most. Have I ever struggled with body confidence? Absolutely. So I've definitely not the skinniest girl to ever be on Love Island, and I don't know if many people notice, but I would never ever not wear a sarong on Love Island. If I was wearing a swimsuit, I'd be okay, but if I was in a bikini, I'd always wear a sarong with it, just because I was around all these stunning girls like Molly and Natalia, all gorgeous and really slim, and I felt a bit self-conscious. And especially I was so worried about what people would say about me on the outside, but everyone's been so lovely, and I feel like again the experience has been positive for me and it's made me more positive about the way I look. I have struggled, but I feel like my advice to you is love who you are. It makes you unique and it makes you special, and do not change for anybody else. I didn't go on no strict diet or starve myself before Love Island. That isn't me. Like, I like being a little bit curvy. I don't want to be really skinny, but obviously it's up to you how your body shape is. Everyone's different. Just embrace it. So what is my go-to flirting method? Wow, I'm not the best at flirting. I'm a bit giggly and whatever, but however, me after a few drinks on a night out, I'm a different girl, I'll tell you. So I feel like with me, all about the eye contact, you know what I mean? Look up and down, like I play with my hair quite a lot. Believe it or not, I have a bit of a resting face on a night out. I'm quite like stern, I like to be quite sassy. Yeah, all about the eye contact. As soon as you make an eye contact with that person, like, you're in the bag, honey, you're in the bag. so where do I see myself in 5 years? So in 5 years time, I'm hoping to have, well, once this is all over, go on a bit of a bender. I want to travel, party, go across the UK. But in general, I want to have worked with lots of beauty and fashion lines. I want to be working full time like in TV, whether that's presenting or working on particular shows. And definitely have bought a house and have a lovely car. But obviously have a boyfriend and maybe even engaged. I think that'd be quite nice in 5 years. I'll be 26, 27, don't want babies till I'm 30, but be well on my feet, done all my experience, partied, and be healthy at the end of the day. If I hadn't gone on Love Island, what job would I have had? So I was actually just finished my degree. I was working in a shop, and I'd also just started a new job at a museum quite locally, where I did night at the museum sleepovers, and I was what was I called? Oh, an events assistant. So I think if I wasn't doing this, I would definitely be going back to do my masters in September. I was going to do a more focused degree just on ancient history rather than archaeology as well. I wanted to learn more about the ancient Romans, and I wanted to do a specified course in Rome itself. So I feel like in general my job I would love to be a lecturer. I would have gone on to do my PhD I think as well. But yeah, I don't really know, but definitely something to do with history, and I was always hoping to get into TV, but this has just given me the platform to do it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, that you have had thousands of questions, and I really appreciate it. I love all your love and support. It means the world, and it never goes unnoticed, all your kind words and comments. So I'll do another one maybe in a couple of months time, and I'll try to answer some different questions. But again, I hope you enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe. What should my next video be? See you later.